Today, we have a proclamation. Whereas over 1.4 million Texas secondary students are enrolled in one or more career and technical education, or CTE, courses in 1,200 school districts throughout the state, and over 2,100 San Marcos School District students are enrolled in CTE. That's 2,100 students enrolled in CTE. And whereas CTE prepares students for fulfilling careers by offering integrated programs of study that link secondary and post-secondary education and lead to the attainment of industry-recognized credentials. And whereas CTE programs ensure that employers have access to a qualified and thriving workforce, ensuring our nation is a strong and competitive economy. And whereas career and technical student organizations instill in their members the values, knowledge, and skills to be patriotic citizens who are prepared to fully engage as effective leaders. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of February 2024 as Career and Technical Education Month, and do hereby call upon all our citizens to express our appreciation and support for the important role of career and technical education courses in the education of our San Marcos students.
Thank you, Mayor Houston, for sharing that proclamation. This month, we're celebrating all the work that we've been doing in career and technical education in San Marcos. To put another number out, we have over 85% of students at San Marcos High School that are enrolled in at least one career and technical education program, and so we're very proud that that is something that we're using to equip kids for their post-secondary futures, and that is whether they are ready for college or careers, they are equipped if they're going through San Marcos High School. They have an opportunity to get more than just their diploma, but they have their opportunity to get college hours, they have their opportunity to get industry-based certificates, and we just want to make sure we're giving them a leg up. And so I'm really proud to have these 6 representatives, which you'll hear from in just a minute, that are representing the CTE programs at San Marcos High School as being our outstanding students in their field. And so we're really excited to have them here and represent us well. We're very proud of them and the work of all of our students and staff in career and technical education at the high school.
Do you want me to call these out? All right, and I got it. She said it, she dropped them. So, I will call the name and the program. And the first one that happens to be on top is Brianna Mendoza and the Family Consumer Science Program. We may need you to hold that proclamation. Thank you. And Michelle Rodriguez and Health Science. Jason Gaddy, Technology. Dylan Nunez, Agricultural Science. Jessica De Leon, Public Service. All right. And Haley Angel, Manufacturing. I just want to thank you and the school district for, I'm going to say, going back to doing what we call vocational in my day. I think there was a time when that wasn't as important, and I think everyone realized it is, and so passed a bond to get a building, and I love it that we have the emphasis on that today, because that's a great path for some students, and whether you choose to go to college or not, I have friends that did this, and that's how they worked their way through college and had less of a student loan. So either way, I think it's wonderful what y'all are doing. I know you're working hard. I know it isn't easy to get this additional certification, so thank you. And while it's been hard and tough, you'll be glad.
Get everyone to fold their certificates back, just so we can see them. Get the top portion behind
now a different kind of proclamation. Would y'all come on up for George Washington recognition? Join me right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
My pleasure.
okay. Okay. All right. A proclamation. Whereas the United States of America was established following the War of Revolution from 1776 to 1783, a war won through the brilliant and courageous leadership of George Washington, revered father of our nation. And whereas George Washington, who led from 1732 to 1799, mobilized the Continental Army and led the American colonies against the most powerful country in the world, finally defeating the British at the famous Battle of Yorktown, Virginia. And whereas this revered founder of our nation resisted the efforts of many supporters to make him a king or dictator, instead using his influence and power to support the creation and adoption of the Constitution of the United States. And whereas George Washington was elected as the first president of the United States, serving 2 terms of office from 1789 to 1797, and through his devotion, wisdom, and vision, became the exemplar of distinguished leadership for all future presidents. And whereas the William Hightower chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution and the Captain Thomas More chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution wish to encourage all citizens to recognize the contributions of George Washington to our nation by celebrating his birth on Thursday, February 22nd of 2024. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim February 22nd of 2024 as President George Washington Day, and call upon all citizens to recognize and honor the brilliance, courage, and vision of the father of our nation and the relevance of his life to the preservation of our democracy in today's complex world. Thank you for reminding us every year about these wonderful accomplishments and some of our important history. Would you like to say anything?
Shall we use speaker today, if you want me to be? Well, let me just say that we appreciate the city of San Marcos for issuing this proclamation. For a number of years, the William Hightower chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution, which is based in New Braunfels, but we serve Comal, Hayes, Guadalupe, and Caldwell counties. We have members in all those counties, and we're trying to recruit others. And we won't give up. We have asked that local governments issue a proclamation in honor of George Washington, who's the father of our country. And we're pleased that the city of San Marcos has done so. Hayes County has done so. And in San Marcos and Hayes County, we collaborate with Captain Thomas More chapter, and we're pleased to have these folks here. Would you like to say something?
I'll say amen as always. Thank you.
And we appreciate this, Jade, very much.
Thank you for the reminder every year so we don't miss it.